Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal there are 3 must-see moments for the week of July 7, 2025. First off, there will be 3 gunshot victims, but only 2 survivors. Meanwhile, what the heck is going on with Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech? Also, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, is distraught over being banned from seeing Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Let's start off with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, who is pointing a gun at Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messins Wood. While Steffy is in fear for her life, an unexpected rescuer storms in. As fans saw at the end of Friday's episode, Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, burst in at the last minute. Steffy looks horrified, but she doesn't realize that Sheila is going to save her life. In Monday's episode, there will be 1 shooting victim. As the week progresses, more people show up at the art school. Then 2 more shooting victims are transported to the hospital. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, works feverishly in surgery to save 3 lives along with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech. However, 1 person dies while in surgery. Could the death be Sheila, who is overdue for redemption? Sheila couldn't get forgiveness while she was alive, so maybe death is her only way forward. Of course, it's also possible that Liam ends up getting shot trying to save Steffy from Luna. There is also Ms. Dylan, Sydney Bullock, who is tied up in the closet. If Steffy goes down, nobody will realize the teacher is there. Hopefully, she won't get forgotten about during the chaos. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week reveal that Bill will want to see his son at the hospital. However, Bill is blocked from visiting Liam. It is stated that Bill will understand that everyone is furious with him, but won't get why he can't see his dying son. Fans will also get a bit more information into what's making Grace so nervous. It seems that someone keeps texting or calling her, someone she doesn't want to hear from. It also seems to be connected somehow to Liam's treatment. Is Grace in debt or being threatened? Could this brain tumor and risky treatment just be one big scam? If you thought last week's chaos was as crazy as the bold and the beautiful could get, think again. From attempted murder and wild betrayals to a tearful confession that changes everything, the week of July 7 to 11 brings 3 jaw-dropping moments that send shockwaves through Los Angeles. These aren't just twists, they're game changers that alter the future for the Forresters, Spencers, and Logans alike. Buckle up because things are about to get deadly, desperate, and downright diabolical. Moment number 1. The triple shooting that rocks the Forrester mansion. Everything starts on Tuesday, July 8, at what was supposed to be a healing dinner party at the Forrester estate. With tensions high between the families, especially after Luna's recent spiral, Finn's complicated loyalty to Sheila, and Bill's aggressive behavior toward Liam, the Forresters try to unite everyone in one room. But as any B and B fan knows, a calm dinner never ends in dessert. The setup. Steffy, desperate to keep her family from splintering, convinces Ridge to host a gathering that includes not only the Forresters and Logans, but also the Spencers, including Liam, who's just been released from hospital after his mental breakdown. She even dares to extend an invitation to Sheila and Deacon, under the guise of second chances. Brooke is wary. Hope flat out refuses to attend, and Bill, he shows up, armed with more than just words. The chaos. Tension builds throughout the night. Finn keeps a close eye on Sheila, Deacon tries to calm her, Liam drifts in and out of lucidity, and Grace suddenly appears, claiming to be there for Luna, though her eyes stay glued to Bill. Then, all hell breaks loose. As the conversation veers into blame and betrayal, a gunshot rings out, followed by 2 more in rapid succession. The lights go out, screams echo. When the lights flicker back on, Luna is on the ground, bleeding from the shoulder. Bill is clutching his side, blood soaking his shirt. Grace is screaming, holding a smoking gun. The fallout. Initial confusion gives way to horror. Finn rushes to help Luna, while Steffi stares at her hands. She was holding something too. Another gun. Was there more than one shooter? And why is Bill whispering Liam as he collapses? No one can agree on what happened. Everyone had a motive. But only Grace Buckingham is taken into custody, and even she seems strangely calm, as if this was her goal all along. Let the truth come out, she says coldly. It's about time. This moment changes everything. Was Grace aiming for Luna, or someone else? Did Steffi pull the trigger too? Is Bill hiding something? And where was Liam during the blackout? Just when we thought Hope had chosen to walk away from Thomas for good, declaring her independence and focusing on her daughter, an innocent bedtime story turns into a bombshell confession that rocks her entire world. The secret. Hope has been trying to move on. She's returned to Forrester Creations on her own terms. She's co-parenting with Liam and trying to shield Beth from the recent family chaos. But what she hasn't told anyone is that she saw Thomas recently, in secret, and not just for coffee. Yes, on the night Liam was admitted to the hospital, Hope found herself vulnerable and grieving, and Thomas appeared. The two shared a tender, steamy night in Paris, a final goodbye she never meant to reveal. Except, Beth knows. The shock. In a touching scene between mother and daughter on Wednesday's episode, Beth asks for a bedtime story. But instead of a fairy tale, she blurts out, "Tell me the one about the night you and Thomas had sleepover kisses in the hotel." Hope freezes. Turns out, Beth had borrowed Hope's old phone and accidentally saw a saved video. One Hope thought she deleted, of her and Thomas embracing in bed. Beth, too young to understand the full meaning, simply assumed it was a silly game. But now that she said it aloud, in front of Brooke, Ridge, and Carter, who all overheard, Hope's secret is out. The aftermath. Brooke is devastated. Ridge is furious. Carter's expression says it all. Betrayal. "You told me you were done with Thomas. That you chose yourself. Was that all a lie?" Brooke demands. Hope stammers through an explanation. It was one night, it meant nothing, she thought it was closure. But it doesn't matter, the damage is done. By week's end, Thomas is summoned back from Paris to face the fire, and Hope is left reeling from her daughter's innocent revelation. Her credibility, shattered. Her career at Forrester, hanging by a thread. And her future with Liam or Thomas? Even more unclear than ever. Moment number 3. Sheila's sacrifice and a deathbed promise. Say what you will about Sheila Carter, but no one can accuse her of being boring. After months of lurking, manipulating, and trying to prove she's changed, Sheila may have finally done something truly selfless, but at a shocking cost. The setup. After the triple shooting, Finn demands answers. With Luna in critical condition and Bill in surgery, he lashes out at everyone, including Sheila, who was standing suspiciously close to Grace during the chaos. Sheila insists she had nothing to do with the gunfire, and for once, she's telling the truth. But when Grace escapes police custody and returns to finish what she started, Sheila becomes the unexpected hero. The heroics. In Thursday's shocking cliffhanger, Grace corners a groggy Luna in her hospital room. The young designer is hooked up to machines, drifting in and out. Grace, armed with a scalpel, whispers chillingly, "If I can't protect you from this world, I'll protect you from yourself." She raises the blade, just as Sheila storms in. Without hesitation, Sheila tackles Grace to the floor, struggling for control. The two women fight like demons, until one final blow sends the scalpel flying. But not before Sheila is stabbed. Finn and Lai rush in moments later, pulling Sheila off and restraining Grace. Luna is safe, but Sheila lies in a pool of blood, whispering, "Tell him. I am his mother, and I died trying to save her." The goodbye. Finn is stunned. Luna is speechless, and a lie. She's torn between horror and begrudging respect. Sheila is rushed to surgery, but her prognosis is grim. And before she's wheeled into the operating room, she locks eyes with Finn and utters 5 haunting words. Don't. Let me die. Hated. Whether it's manipulation or redemption, no one knows. But it changes something in Finn. The woman who brought chaos into his life may have just saved the love of it. And when Bill wakes up and learns what Sheila did, his reaction is even more shocking. She saved my granddaughter. Then maybe she is family. Cold Sheila Carter, Sheila, finally win a sliver of redemption? Or is this just one last con in a lifetime of manipulation? Final thoughts. What now? The week of July 7 to 11 may go down in bold and the beautiful history as one of the wildest ever. Triple shootings, hidden affairs, and sacrificial stabbings are just the start. With Grace arrested, Hope exposed, and Sheila possibly dying, every character's life is on the verge of explosive change. And the consequences are only just beginning. Will Grace confess everything? Or is she covering for someone else? Has Hope finally destroyed her last chance at redemption? Will Sheila live long enough to change Finn's heart? Or is her death the final chapter? Whatever happens next, B&B fans won't want to miss a single second. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTDFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.